Is Shredder actually a thing? Oh, Super Shredder.
It's a Super Shredder!
Yeah. Hey, guy. Okay.
Babies! They're babies!
Wait, are you a Ninja Turtles friend?
Yes. Back when the Ninja Turtles were good.
But
No,
now
the OG
they, like,
movies.
I don't really like the movies.
What did you expect? They come out quoting Macbeth?
They're stupid!
Well, they're not stupid, they're infants.
Wow. You take that back.
In fact, I hate the movies.
All right, kick this guy.
Okay, they're stupid infants.
Kicking.
Here we go! Okay, let's go!
And welcome everyone to another episode of the 1UP XP Show. This week we are taking you into Fortnite, some brand new skins, a TMNT event, and well, I haven't played in a hot second, but we've done something I haven't done in a long time. Me, Brayden, as well as Clam, we went back to back victory royales, and we were on a heater. A lot of kills, a lot of fun. So we're going to bring you all 4 of those game highlights. Check it out. Oh, there's a house.
Thank you for telling me.
There's a bunch of weapons here.
Big on.
Hang on. Didn't even lose health. Oh, I see a guy right in front of us, Clem. 105. Nice. Bye, nerd. I see him.
I'm Shredder.
Another one. Another one. I'll take the one on the left. Where is he?
I am
He's up top.
Shredder. I am Shredder.
I'm in storm.
There's some stuff here.
There's people here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. He dead.
Nice kill.
Nice. You're gonna try to peel around us. 116.
I think he's in the bushes over there.
What? Nice.
Get out.
Oh, he's right
Only
here.
one guy left.
Nice.
I already know I'm the first one dead here.
So delicious and burr.
One down. I don't know who he was looking at.
Okay, thanks. Ooh, okay.
110. Good. He was looking at the gas station over here. I mean, you literally walked right by him.
Well, go kill him.
Let's go.
Imagine. I'm down. Oh.
The one that killed me.
You like that rocket, bud?
Oh, I see him.
Good job, good job.
The map though?
Whoa.
Cracked him? There's two down there?
Yeah.
There's 2 kids right there.
Knocked one?
Three kids coming our way.
Thank you.
Mostly looking this legendary.
Behind me? He's right behind me?
Yeah, he's up
there's
here.
two on me, two on me.
Got him.
More? Nice. Good job, boys. Knocked one?
Hey, push up.
One shot on me? Thank you. Oh my god, there's another one. Here. Thank you.
Hit one for 121.
121 on him.
Knocked one. 121.
Got him.
They're bots.
Yeah.
Let's go, another win. Right there. I get
Knocked him.
Nice. I'm gonna try to finish him. Oh, nice.
Killed him.
How did I miss?
Cracked him.
How did I miss again? We gotta go back. Holy Jesus, dude. Oh god. Okay. Whew.
Oh my god. It's like it don't want us to ever end.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's been a hot second since I put a string of wins together like that. Some people may say, oh, it's public lobbies or you didn't have that many kills. You know what? A win's a win, and I'll take it. Especially when you have back-to-back-to-back-to-back victory royales. Especially when you don't play the game nearly as much as you used to. Super fun. And, well, hopefully we can do that again sometime soon. I got to get the rest of those TMNT skins. But coming up next, we sit down with Eastern Michigan University, and we check out their esports program. We'll have that coming up right after the break. And welcome back, everyone, to the 1UpXP show. Now getting into an interview with more collegiate programs. And this week, we have Eastern Michigan. In fact, we are sitting down with Mr. Zach Lewis, who is the Esports Coordinator for Eastern Michigan. Zach, thank you so much for being here, brother. I appreciate it, and can't wait to talk everything Eastern Michigan.
Of course. I'm happy to be here.
But let's talk about esports at Eastern and how you got involved and where you guys are going for the future. So let's start off first. How did you get involved with Eastern Michigan, brother?
Oh man, I mean, me personally, I came from most recently South Carolina, a small private school called Limestone down
Okay.
there, and I worked there for 3 years building a program, got my master's, and they brought me up here to Michigan because they wanted to really rebuild our program in a
Mhm.
lot of ways, and our yeah, Eastern's technically had esports for 3 years, but I would say this is the year that really esports is really coming alive at Eastern. It really has not existed in the same capacity that it exists now historically. So we're really excited for the direction it's going.
With Eastern, it is a varsity sport, correct?
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting term. We actually had a big conversation about it today. It's something that the specific terminology we're looking into,
Mhm.
because the idea of like varsity and if you're considering NCAA and everything,
Athletic wing and all
yeah,
that jazz.
athletics
Right.
and all this stuff, it's a real weird gray area. But for practical terms, we have competitive teams, we
Mhm.
have scholarships, we have coaches, we have the full competitive experience, all the 9 yards. We've got like workout regimens.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
working on like nutrition plans for our players. It's a full scope experience, full scope competitive experience, just like you would find with any varsity NCAA program.
Mhm.
And whether or not you call us varsity, it's kind of, I guess, like in the eye of the beholder.
But like you mentioned, you said you do have scholarship opportunities for these kids that are looking to take the next step. What does that entail? I know I checked out your website and there is information there if kids and parents do want to check it out. But kind of what does the scholarship program provide there for students?
Yeah, so really, along with all the rest of our program becoming kind of new and refreshed and reformed this year, our scholarship program is also new, reformed, and refreshed. And the scholarships we give out this year are actually going to look a little different from the scholarships we give out in the future,
Hmm.
in that starting next fall of 2024, we'll be giving out two tiers of scholarships. So one is going to be a tier one, and the other is tier two. Tier one is very limited. I only give a few of those out every year, and it's kind of a slower rollout plan,
Hmm.
so that eventually we'll have all tier one players starting after 4 years, and we'll also have a good age balance of like we've got equal amounts of seniors and freshmen, and then we're able to equally kind of like maintain our roster sizes with that. So it's a slower rollout with our tier ones, but we have a very similar signing process to the NCAA. We did a lot of research, myself and my team, on what it looks like to be recruited for an NCAA varsity team. We've got all the same paperwork, practically speaking, and we go through all the signings. It's a very proper process of like, are you going to come here and play as a tier one athlete for us? And what does those look like? What do those expectations look like? All that's outlined in documentation for like how many hours you're going to practice, when you're going to be where, what you're going to wear when you're there, all that kind of stuff. Down to the fine details, how you're going to behave and whatnot. It's all in the paperwork that our players sign, so they know exactly what they're getting themselves into from the beginning.
Speaking of your guys' teams, you have Call of Duty, League of Legends, Overwatch 2, Rocket League, Super Smash, and Valorant for titles for kids to play, correct?
Yeah, we've got five varsity titles. I think you got them all there,
Mhm.
and we've got scholarships for all of them. Some of the games we definitely invest into more, like the Rocket Leagues and the Valorants and the Overwatches, where we've got an abundance of players who want to come play for
Right.
us. Like it's just so easy to pour money into those games and to really enhance those experiences. And then we, games like League of Legends and Call of Duty, they're almost kind of like, they're slowly becoming a rare, I
Hmm.
guess, or like, you don't find them always at every university now.
Right.
So having those games is really just, it's almost like a differentiating factor for programs now. It's like you got to have your core few that everyone has, but
Right.
then you've got a few other games that not many other people have that you still support, and you're able to have some unique experiences that way.
Now, speaking on that, Eastern expanding in the future, do you see more titles coming down the tube?
Yeah. So the way we expand is really based on the environment around us.
Okay.
It's based on the environment, and then I guess also student interest. If I've got overwhelming student interest for a game, obviously we've got to go that route. But also a lot of the competitions we play in, we're actually required to play with certain teams.
Right.
So we have to show up with teams representing some of the major, most popular games, and that's always obviously going to be our priority. And until other games start to come into the picture, we will definitely be adapting and adding them into our repertoire. But at the moment, there's like, I think the only other game that's really on the horizon for us is potentially Smash, maybe like something like Rainbow Six. Um, but other than that, we're just kind of waiting to see what the future holds.
And we'll be right back with more from Eastern Michigan University Esports right after the break. And here's the rest of my conversation with Zach from Eastern Michigan about their esports program. Check it out.
Yeah, we've got a NACE membership. So we will be our teams will compete in NACE as like a default, like if we have nothing else to compete
Correct.
in.
Yeah, okay, got that.
But whenever we have the opportunity to, and two of our teams every semester will compete in this, it's a conference called the ESC. And this is a MAC affiliated conference. So just like the Big Ten has their Big Ten Esports Conference, the MAC has the ESC.
Yep.
And we play against all of our MAC schools there. And it is an immensely competitive competition, immensely competitive lineup of schools that we have to go up against on a regular basis through that. But it's a great time. That's really where we find our bread and butter. We promote those matches mostly, if you go to check out our socials or whatever, you're going to see mostly ESC matches, occasionally some NACE stuff. But like things like our COD team, they don't even really play in either as much. They play in mostly the college COD. Some esports just are like specifically focused on a single tournament. So we got to do what you got to do.
Zach, to kind of wrap everything all together, I guess, in one little neat package, let's talk about what you offer in esports education. So let's say little Jimmy or little Jenny, they want to come to Eastern, play esports, but they also want to study esports. Do you guys have any education classes when it comes to esports?
Yeah, great question. It's an interesting dynamic you find right now in education for scholastic esports in particular. Some institutions are outright offering like you can get a major. Major can be like an esports management or something specific. Right. Now, personally, this is a personal take, is my own opinion. I don't think that necessarily has as much value per se as if you got like a major in just traditional business management or marketing or something like that, because what you want a lot of the time is transferability. And what esports frankly needs isn't necessarily people who are good at esports and understand esports. It's people who are good at what they do to make esports great. So it doesn't really matter what your major is specifically, so long as you're good at what you do.
Right.
And at Eastern, I actually am going to be teaching a class next semester called Intro to Esports. It's just like a survey course for sports management. But our academic development program at Eastern is actually stupendous. It's really awesome for our esports program. If you go to our website, you'll see a lot of our different internships and class projects. Our players are people who are part of our program are not just players. They are also students who know nothing about esports sometimes, that come out of the classroom and they need an internship credit, or they want to work on this class project with us, or they want to do something. So we have weekly staff meetings, we have weekly group projects. We work on all kinds of video stuff. So if you go to check out our YouTube, you'll see documentaries come up, especially towards the end of every semester. Lots of video projects, lots of broadcasts. We record everything. Lots of marketing going up on all our socials. Yep. Everything that you will see affiliated with us is student made, and it's made out of classroom projects and classroom internships that are actively improving the education of Eastern students. So it's a very cool approach where we're not necessarily just educating you in esports. We're using esports as a vehicle of learning across multiple disciplines. So that's kind of the angle we've been approaching it with.
I mean, you hit the nail 100% on kind of how I ventured into esports and how I really think esports needs to be delivered right now. No, there is not a specific way to do esports right now. There's no industry that says you need this major in esports, right? You need a major, but then have an emphasis. That's what I was looking for, an emphasis in esports. So for when I graduated college, I had a meteorology degree with an emphasis in broadcast meteorology. So I took one TV class, and that kind of gave me a little more road to the TV side.
I think that, if people are interested in checking us out and learning more, definitely visiting our website is really huge. Visiting our socials is really huge. But just shoot me an email. All my contact information is on the website. I'm happy to set up a call with whoever, talk about, their opportunities in college esports, talk about their opportunities at Eastern. If people want to come tour our stuff, I'm more than happy to show them around, walk them around the block. We're a very student first organization here, and if people want to learn more about how they can get involved with this, we're always happy to make that happen.
So Zach, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for your time. We'll catch you on another time.
Sounds great. Thank you.
And again, my huge thank you to Zach Lewis for sitting down and talking to me about the Eastern Michigan Esports program. And if you want more information, again, check out their socials, check out their website, or even more, just email Zach and he'll get you all the details that you need. Coming up next, we have one last segment on the 1UpXP show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks for joining me this week for episode 107 of the 1UpXP show. Next week, we are going to be taking you into more video games. Of course, live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But next week, we also take you into Michigan State's esports program, as they are legit and growing quickly. So we sit down with their director, Christopher Bilski, who is a good friend of the 1UpXP show. So thank you again. Appreciate all of you. Be good, stay safe, take care. I'll see you guys next week.